Hey everybody, it's Thrice. I'm up at the barn again today. I'm looking down towards my house. It's the back of the red outbuilding there, back of the chicken house. And then here's the second chicken house that's up by the barn. Thought I'd poke my nose in the tractor shed today. So we got a big watering tank for watering animals out in the field, or for
incoming message,
transferring stuff to into the cistern if we need to, moving water from one place to another. Got a riding lawnmower there, tiller, wheelbarrow. There's a little mobile chicken house. We used to use that a while back. Some animal troughs. Here's a big tractor. Looks like it's been doing some tilling recently. And then two big round balers. That's for making the big round hay bales that you've seen before. And then this is a big spreader for fertilizer. That just got used here recently, putting nitrogen down on the hay fields. So, I thought too, I might show you up in the hay loft today. Let's see if I can climb up there while I'm holding this camera. Oh, there's Roger. That's the neighbor's cat. We call him Roger. We don't know what his actual name is, but because he's like Mr. Rogers. This is his neighborhood. He goes wherever he wants. So I think he's about 85% ours at this point, but the neighbors still claim him. So it looks like a lot of chickens inside the barn here today. Staying cool. It's a pretty warm day here, up in the mid-70s or mid-20s, depending on what scale you use. There's a calf in the barn, resting. All right, here's the ladder up to the loft. Let's see if I can do this without killing myself. All right, so here's the hay loft. There's a big hole in the floor, so I'm going to make sure I don't fall through that. Years ago, you see there's a big hook up there on the ceiling, and there's a rail. So they would run that rail out to the front of the barn, and there's doors up there. They'd open those doors, and then that goes out past the wall. And so they'd bring the hay wagon up to the bottom, on the ground there, and then they'd take that big hook and grab the hay and pull it up here and fill this whole loft full of hay. So we don't do that anymore, loose hay like that. We got a bunch of square bales up here. These are getting pretty old. We don't do too many square bales anymore, but there's a few left from back in the day. And here's kind of a fun thing. For square bales, this is a conveyor for them. So it's up in the air right now. We're looking down into the tractor shed where I just was with you. And you can lower that, and it's got a little gas motor on it, and take your square bales from down there and have the conveyor pull them up here. That is hot, sweaty work, and I'm glad we don't do square bales anymore, because the tractor does all the work with the round bales since they're way too heavy for a person to lift. So, I'm going to avoid that hole there. So once upon a time, you'd take your hay and then you'd throw it down through the hole in the floor and scoop it into those bins down there and feed the cows as they were lined up at the milking stations down there. So, there's a little gate here at the front of the barn. You can open that up and stick your head out there. So, not a whole lot going on up here in the hay loft, but I thought I'd give you a peek. It's kind of cool, old style hay loft, how they used to do it back in the day. And you don't see too many of these anymore. So, all right, well, hey, I'm going to head back down to the house for today. before my phone start ringing for work. But I just thought I'd say hi to everybody. Thinking of you all these days. My schedule is still quite busy, so I'm out and about with work for the plumbing company. But I do think of you guys often, and I still got so many things to show you around the place here, so I'll keep that going. Take care. Bye-bye.